Hello everyone, Treecks here and welcome back to Croc, Legend of the Gobbos. Today is going to be part 6 and it's going to be the part where the second world, the snow world, is going to be finished. The second boss is going to be Demon Itsy's Icy Palace. But of course, like always, the boss does not currently exist quite yet. First, our good old friend Baron Dante, who's definitely not our friend, he first needs to recruit this little guy. And this is how it's going to work this time around. Ooh, it's a herd of goats. He's just like, huh. And the herd of goats suddenly became one giant one. And the fact that this guy actually came from 4 different goats, that is actually going to be the gimmick for this boss. But more on that the moment we reach him. First we need to make our way through this darkness, which looks pretty interesting. Actually the first instance of darkness physics in this game. Get used to this. In the third world we're going to see a lot more of this. But sometimes, as you can see, the lighting is actually very dim. We can only see a little bit in front of us, and the rest of the stage is actually darkened out completely. Only the direct vicinity in front of us we can actually see. And that is also going to be one of the standard platforming mechanics this game is going to work with. Introduced in this stage, as you can see. Luckily, no too complicated things quite yet. But I can already remember a couple of World 3 stages where this is actually pretty annoying. But that is a worry for later. Not a whole lot later, because we're going to enter World 3 in a moment. Okay, this is everything. Let's go to the second room quickly. More darkness. And this time around in a cave. Even there it can happen. The game is definitely doing its best trying to teach us how darkness works in this game. Oh yeah, this room. This one's annoying. Dantinis I can handle, but the ice balls that actually jump from the ice water here, I can't always see them coming. But luckily I didn't get hit, so I'm able to get into the boss fight with a maximum of 50 crystals again. Okay, Demon Itsy. And how does this guy work? Officially there are 4 of these guys, but they got turned into one giant one. Can you guess what will happen the moment we hit him? First we need to avoid him like always. And the moment he lowers his guard, we can hit him. And yeah, you guessed it, he splits in 2. So this time we have 2 of these guys we need to avoid. Because of them being smaller, they also run faster. Oh. Yeah, the moment you're not stunned anymore, you can't hit them, obviously. And they will hit you instead. Okay, hit him again for another split. Making 2 tiny ones. Okay, these tiny ones actually start rolling around, as you can see. These actually we can hit while they're rolling. Making quick work out of these guys. Okay, I'm not sure what you were aiming for, but... Okay, there we go. Most difficult boss fight so far, because of having to take a look at multiple of these guys, but still, nothing too difficult. Okay, time for these guys to return to their normal life, where no Baron Dante's magic is present. And for us it's after World 3, after we first do the second special stage. Of course, let's not forget about that. 2S2, Ice Bridge to Eternity. It's the final stage in World 2. Going to give us the 4th jigsaw puzzle piece. Okay, split pathway situation, I see. Let's first go left, because why not? Okay, the spawns platform over there, so good thing we went this way first. Whoa, lag, help! That was weird. But okay, it's functioning again, so this one will also spawn a platform. You need to hit both buttons in order to continue. That's pretty clear. So do the left one first, because the continuation is apparently on the right path. Nope, not happening. I'm not even too sure where you guys actually get the snowballs from, because you're on an ice platform. So unless you're able to scoop a ball out of ice with your hands, I'm not too sure where you actually got that snowball from. But okay, let's not reflect real world physics too much on a video game. Oh, these guys again. Okay, I'm surprised I didn't get hit there. There we go. 30 one-ups. Nice little landmark to reach. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is not the final room, but still, it needs to be cleared. Okay, let's go in this tunnel. Ooh, new enemy. Did not expect to see you in this stage, sir. A spider enemy, as you can see. Goes up and down on a string. Pretty easy to avoid, pretty easy to take care of. Not an enemy you see a whole lot of. That's the whole reason why it didn't bother to show up until now. But we do see it more often. I can remember a couple of instances in World 3 and 4 where they also appear. Okay, this is the final room. This one I can remember. You can actually just plummet your way all the way down, because the jigsaw piece is actually at the bottom of this pit. However, it's way too fun to actually try to get all of these crystals in the meantime. Which are actually placed in a pretty weird pattern, so grabbing every single one of them by just jumping once while going down these platforms is actually pretty difficult. But we'll try to make a challenge out of this. Just go down the platforms, not go back up a single time, and see how many of these crystals I'm actually able to grab. Which is not all of them, because I already missed a couple. Okay, never mind. I'll grab you still. An 81 is not a bad score. And like I said, the puzzle piece is also here. Level complete, world complete. Take a good look at this final faded out screen, because it's the last time we're going to see snow in this game. Because welcome to World 3. Cue the music. Cue the picture. And you can already see this is going to be the desert world. From the cold, snowy World 2, we're going to go to a much more appropriate world, seeing that we're playing this game in summer. The desert theme. So let's get started by saying lights, Camel, action! Okay, this is the kind of word joke I wouldn't have come up with myself, but still, I get what they're going for here. Now, let's go see how the desert world looks in the stages itself. Okay, it's scorching hot outside when I'm playing this, so I can already feel the atmosphere of this place. Let's go down here first. I'm pretty sure there's something we need to collect in here. Continuation is that other door. But in here we can actually find ourselves a key. So let's go in here first. Okay, and this is how the caves look in the desert theme. This muddy water is actually going to replace the icy water for now, functioning as the lava of this world. And let's immediately prove my point. That's what you get for not having any extra hits. Okay, let's not miss the jump this time. And grab the big key. Something we need for progression. Let's also grab the other stuff in here. The usual suspects. A colored crystal and a gobbo. New world or not. Colored crystals and gobbos are still on the to-do list. Still need to grab those things. 5 of them each. And a 6th gobbo in a bonus room. Oops, by the way. Only use your tail whip while jumping if you're absolutely certain you don't need to grab onto the platform. Because when attacking in mid-air, you're not able to grab onto platforms anymore, as you can clearly see. Okay, here's Gobbo number 2. And here's the key door. So, we're allowed to continue. Okay, another key is going to be required quite soon. A smaller one at that, but still. And we can already see where it is, right over there. But it's actually below this grating, so let's go find it over here. Okay, getting off here alive is going to be difficult, because we can't go back. The jump is too high to make. So we actually need to land on this platform over here. Okay, there we go. This balloon is actually a good way to get back to the beginning of the room quickly. Okay, this first stage of this world is already making us do some pretty tricky, difficult things compared to what we've been doing so far in this game. But we've got the Gobbo, so we're allowed to continue. Next room, please. Okay, what are we doing now? Okay, more crates we cannot break because the contents we can't grab. Oh, help! Oh! I'm not too sure if I deserve that. Okay, this switch over here is going to be the one to spawn some platforms underneath these crates. So let's return quickly. Oh, the crystal door is already down there. Interesting place to be. Because this is definitely not the final room. We actually need to return to this room if we want to go to the bonus room. Because as you can clearly see, we only have 4 crystals and 4 Gobbos, so there's still one more room. Just remember, the crystal door is in this room. So at the moment we find everything in here, we need to double back. Okay, this is our way to actually survive the muddy water over here. Elephant guy. If we stand on top of him, he will start running in circles in this area. As you can see, we can't control him. For years, I actually did believe you can actually control him by looking at a certain direction, kind of like Dory works in Mario 64. But he always runs around in the same pattern, so you can't control him. Okay, so pressing the switch will actually spawn some extra platforms. For these things, we actually also need to ride on this guy. In the moment we pass the platforms, we can actually get on top of them. Both of them containing something you would expect. One is a colored crystal. And the other one is the 5th and final regular Gobbo in this stage. There we go. Okay, we've got everything in the regular stage. Now let's double back to the door that we missed. Actually, the very first instance in this game where the crystal door is not in the final room, in the same room where the gong is, the regular gong. But we saw where it was, so we're not skipping out on it. And let's get introduced to how the bonus rooms actually work in World 3, because every single one of them is going to be the same deal. We're racing. As you can see, there's a ghost over here in this darkened room, which will try to eat the crystals before we actually grab them. And he is on a rubber band, so he's definitely pretty tricky to handle. But these crystals aren't really the only thing, because there's actually one thing we're truly after in these bonus rooms. Crystals are just extra, you might say. So if we don't grab all of them, it's not the end of the world. But the end of these bonuses actually always have a key. And this ghost will actually also eat that. I got lucky here because I'm pretty sure that guy was earlier, but apparently not. And that key we need in order to unlock a cage containing the final Gobbo. Do remember, if you miss this key, you need to restart the entire stage. Just redoing this bonus is not going to work. The key will be gone no matter what. Come on. I was pretty sure I was touching the gong, so it should have worked out. But remember these bonuses in World 3. Missing the key means a restart of the entire stage. But okay, before we reach the next race, which is going to be in Pit Mania, we first need to play a regular stage again. But like I said, every single one of these bonuses in World 3 is going to be this kind of deal. And they're going to get trickier and trickier the further we get. Okay, there's a crate above us, so... let's go find a way to get to that switch. For that we're going to need another small key again, it seems. Okay, let's go over here first. These kind of wells actually... Okay, there's a key behind it. In that case, let's go over here first. Let's go talk about that well in a minute. I was all ready to go into that in order to progress to the next room, finding a key. But apparently it was behind it. So we can already finish off this room immediately. There is no way this crate is not a gobbo. There we go. Now let's go talk about that well. It's not too complicated. So far we've been progressing to the next room by the means of doors. However, doors are not the only way we can progress to other rooms. These things also work. Because that is what they are. Okay, the next dark room. And this one's actually pretty complicated because... As you can see, there is a split pathway situation. There's actually multiple ways we can go. And I always forget which one I need to go first. Because one of them obviously leads to the end of the stage and the other one just leads to a couple of extra rooms with Gobbos and crystals. Okay, this is a dead end, so this was a good choice to go here first. However, this is not the only one. There's actually a part later on in this room where something similar happens. Okay, next we want to go over here. The fact that these stretching platforms actually have the sound effect actually makes this room extra mysterious, because we can't always see them. But you do always hear the sound effect of these things. Okay, here we go. Here's the next well, leading us to the next room. However, there's a lot more ways we can go, as you can see. And I'm not too sure which one is continuation. And therefore, the one I want to do last. Oh. Okay, this one randomly leads to an underwater section. Did not expect those in this desert. But of course, they're also here. Okay, give me that. Especially since it's a required one. Although it is the purple one, so that's not very promising. The purple one's usually the final one. So I do have a hunch I'm going the wrong way now. At least the wrong way when it comes to collectibles. Screw you! Okay, there is a key here, so... Perhaps I do need that for one of the other pathways. Let's make sure we're not going the wrong way. Let's go check out where this leads. Okay, more swimming. The first instance in this game where we're actually dealing with multiple swimming rooms, and not just one. Okay, just in time. Okay, nothing too spectacular. But I'm still not too sure if this is continuation or not, so... Let's go see where we are. I do know what the final room is in this stage, so... And yeah, this is that final room. I indeed went the wrong way. This room we want to do last. Okay, I'll go back quickly. I'll cut the video here and see you back in that other dark room. Okay, there's still 2 more pathways, so I'm still not sure which one to do first. But at least we know which one is continuation, so it does not matter in which order we do these ones. Okay, nothing here, but a well, so let's go in here first. Okay, this looks easy. At least it looks very easy to see what you need to do. But it also looks easy to execute. First grab you. You're the least important one. Okay. Cage on a platform. Key on a crate. We know how to handle that. No, let's go the other way. It's a lot quicker. What the hell am I thinking? Okay, there's another crate up there, so... That might be a colored crystal. In fact, it is one. The second one, officially. So in this situation, we can actually say we're doing this in the correct order. The green one should be collected second if you're doing it correctly. Let's move back to the dark room, because there's one more pathway we need to check out. Okay, I can hear some twisters in the background. These actually appear right over here, as you can see. If you get caught by one of these, you actually get flinked around the room. And you usually end up in the muddy water, and therefore killing you. So do be careful. Because of the dark room effect, it's pretty hard to actually see them, but they're definitely there. Trying to chase you off the stage. Okay, here's the final gobbo. We still don't have the final crystal, so hopefully that is actually in the final room. Okay, back at the final room. We're still missing one crystal, so hopefully I didn't miss it. Because usually the purple crystal is actually the final one you find. However, let's go explain a new gimmick. As you can see, we have these fireflies in these jars, and collecting them will actually light up this extra dark room. We've been dealing with dark rooms so far, where the lighting is dimmed. But in this room, the lighting is extra dimmed. You really don't see anything in these rooms. However, we do have some ways to actually light up the rooms. I'm not sure what they're... Oh, dang it. Goes all my hard work. But anyway, I'm not too sure what they're supposed to be officially. But I always call them fireflies in jars. Okay, I can't see the platforms anymore. Help! Didn't matter, I didn't really have a whole lot of crystals anymore. So, okay, luckily the yellow gem was also in here, so I didn't miss it, luckily. Let's go finish off this stage. We're 26 minutes already, so... Time to finish this episode. Time for the next race against this ghost dude. He's going to try to eat our crystals. And more importantly, trying to eat our small key. Without it, we can't open the final cage. The fact that this guy is extra annoying is because of the stupid rubber banding. Even if you go super fast and are super far ahead of this guy, rubber banding will actually still make him gain up on you. But luckily the rubber banding also has a plus side. Oh, come on! Once again, I'm surprised that counted. I did not deserve that. But anyway, the key actually goes to this cage over here, which is on a little bit of a side pathway for some reason. But still, stage complete. And because of going over time so much, mostly because of me going the wrong way at some point in the stage. But anyway, enough for today. Another video complete. So, see you folks next time when we continue with World 3. Thank you for watching, and Treecks out.